Well, these are the storylines you just can't make up. I mean, you can't even. Hollywood couldn't write a better script than the shit that's going on right now. So, anyways, it is Wednesday afternoon. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. My God, I've been in the office all day. I've been editing videos, playing with this recorder right here. Forgive me for this. I'm still trying to test this thing out and trying to get a lot more familiar with it. So I'm going to use it for this. This may just be the start of the next video. It's probably just going to be a little piece. I want to share this with you guys while it's fresh on my mind because it just happened. And the best way that I can start this off is by saying, how the fuck did we go from having 3 offers on the house to having none? We had 3 offers on the house, and now we don't have any. We are back to square zero. Like, what the fuck just happened? Well, let me share with you. So, anyways, I get a message from the realtor after messaging them this morning saying, hey, look, any information, any updates? And they said, nope, still waiting to hear back from their agent. The person that's wanting to get the house, they've got weird work hours, whatever. Well, I didn't know, and I would be made aware when our agent would message me just a little bit ago and say, hey, I still haven't heard from their agent. I've left a couple of messages, but just letting you know I haven't been able to get in contact with them. My wife would ask, okay, well, we're just waiting on them to schedule the inspection, correct? And she said, nah, dog, we waiting on them to sign the contract, which I thought they had already signed the contract. But turns out they didn't. And the way it looks, it's not going to happen, right? They've ghosted us. And like I said, I wish I would have known that we were waiting on them to sign the contract. Not that it matters. It could have had us back on the market earlier today instead of at 3 o'clock this afternoon going back on the market. But that's just crazy, man. We had 3 offers. We went with the one that we thought was the best one. It was the last one to come in. And then that one flaked out on us. So then we went to sloppy seconds. And then that one didn't come through. And now, forget the other offer because that one's probably long since gone as well. Damn, that's kind of jacked up, right? I am way more bent out of shape about this than I'm letting on. I'm going to be honest with you. I've been filming so many videos for Joe Does Stuff lately that I don't even know like how to... It's Wednesday right now. Yesterday on Tuesday, I shared with you guys the video of the home inspection and how that went wrong. And I was kind of frantic about that. And a lot of people were like, Joe, just calm down. It's not, the house is going to sell. And you're right. You're right. But of course, you're going to feel a certain type of way when something like this takes place. And then to lose all your deals, right? What I try to tell myself is, okay, well, this shit like this happens. There's people who have the worst luck in the world like I do. And, things like this just happen, right? Does this kill our momentum? I've mentioned that a time or two, I think. We had a lot of momentum when we first went onto the market. 3 offers in 3 days. Crazy how we're back to no offers. I can't emphasize that enough. Like, does this even really happen? So now people are going to see the house back on the market, and maybe they think to themselves, but wait a minute, this house was just under contract. Now it's not. So, you mean, something must have happened. Something must be wrong with this house. That's going to be the first thing that goes through anybody's mind. It'd be the first thing that goes through my mind. It would be the first thing to go through my mind. And then, oh shit, well, their deal must have fallen through. They're probably desperate to sell the house. Let's go offer them $150,000 or some crazy shit like that. I got a feeling that the story on this house is only going to get more interesting. Fuck 5 months to renovate this thing and Matthew 10-2 and Brian number 9 and Brian number 1 and you know the little moderate dramas that we had throughout the renovation process on this house. Fuck all that. I got a feeling the real party has just begun, right? What are we really in store for? I hate to say this. Oh, God, I can't say it. I can't say it. Never mind. I'm not even going to go there. Anyways. But hey, what are you going to do? Thank God I can make videos about this shit at the very least and share this with you guys. So at least there's some silver lining right there. It's, this sucks. It's depressing. I was thinking to myself, like right before those messages came in, I was getting ready to go try to film a video for After Prison Show, go do me a little ASMR out in the shed. Do something. And this shit just took the wind right up out of my sails. Sure enough did. Sure enough did. Did we make the wrong move? Right? Were we too greedy to begin with? We had an offer right there. Ironically enough, this is how this thing went. We had 3 offers. The first offer was the one that offered us $260. They wanted a refrigerator, proof of the HVAC being serviced. We've already been in contact with the HVAC folks. They're going to be there this week. We said no to the fridge. Anyways, that was the first offer. The second offer was I think a military loan, VA loan. Third offer was the best offer, the conventional loan. We went with the third offer. Completely neglected the military VA loan for whatever reason. I'm not exactly sure why. When the offer that we went with fell through, and we jumped back to the first offer, which was the FHA loan, and then the $260. And I got a feeling the reason why we did that is just because of the price tag, because they were offering $4,000 over asking. But what about that VA loan? I don't think they had seen the house yet, though. There was like one person who had not seen the house, and I think it was the military folks who had not seen it. Remember in the very beginning, we had somebody go in there and do the video tour? I think that's what that was about. But it is what it is. I'm sure shit like this happens all the time. It just seems like, when you're going through it, it's got to be just you. You got to have the worst luck in the world. That's what I feel like right now. But oh well, right? It just keeps this story going, and where it goes from here, only time will tell. I'll tell you one thing. Keep playing with me. Keep playing with me about this house. We will go back into that house, and we will room that bitch out. Oh boy. We will turn that thing into Team 10, the halfway house version. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, we will. Anyways. All right, I just want to share that little bit of shit with you guys right there, and you let me know what you think. How we had 3 offers, and now we got nothing. We have nothing. God, that is a shitty feeling. Just got to tell you. Oh, my Lord. Good morning. Hey, what's going on? Jesus, Joe, sit up straight. Get your shit together. Whew. I got to be honest with you guys. I am dragging ass today. Good Lord, I'm dragging ass. Went out to dinner last night with my wife. Got a little fucking hammered last night. Didn't really mean to. My God, I feel like I haven't drank in a while. And boy, that hazy like a fox, that shit be creeping up on my ass. So, paying the price a little bit today. Not really hungover, just kind of feeling, really, But anyways, that's crazy. 8:01 in the morning. Thursday morning, a couple of things I want to share with you guys. I am sort of bored out of my fucking morgue right now. Looking at a lot of things that I probably won't get into any of, so I guess I'll just start sharing with you guys, Joe talking about some stuff. First of all, I really want to do a live stream. I almost did it yesterday on After Prison Show. But I couldn't get the shit to work correctly. I couldn't even edit the name of the damn live stream. So that was pissing me off, like it just wasn't working for whatever reason. And I don't know if it's really gonna be fitting there, but I might go back and forth with the live stream from on both channels. I think it'd be really more fitting for Joe Does Stuff because I can just talk about whatever. And with After Prison Show, I feel so limited in the type of content that I can do, especially nowadays. And especially nowadays when, man, I am so far separated from prison. It's just, well, the craziest thing in the world. I just ran across this video right here on TikTok where these dudes are all got cell phones and they're all making little dancing TikToks, it looks like. Like, what the like, what in the world? Prison and jail is a different beast than what I remember. Back in my day, and that's all I gotta say. We ain't have all that shit. TikTok weren't the thing, you know, but, and cell phones definitely weren't as freaking common, but whatever. Anyways, I got a video that I want to get filmed for After Prison Show today. It's another Joe Whispers. Totally different characters, and I think it could be really good. The problem is the construction outside. It's picked up by the audio, and it kind of, you know, takes the wind out of my sails before they even get full of wind. Other than that, I've been looking at storage units again, and my goodness, there's a few. Let's go ahead and look at these storage units. You want to see the most insane storage unit? All of these go at around 9:45 this morning. I was going to live stream just looking at these things. But if I did that, I would have felt more obligated to get one of these joints. I kind of want to get back into the storage units, but maybe now's not really the right time. I probably ought to just hold off. And let me show you some shit. Like, here's one right here. $1,100 right there for this joint. You know what I mean? It looks like a nice storage unit with some stuff that's been relatively taken care of. You got no idea what's in these bins, though. It could be all Christmas decorations. You know, so there's that one right there. $110 for this freaking trash can right here. Give you a better picture. I mean, what we got right there? We got a whole bunch of what looks like not even worth it. Punching bag, just trash. But look, here's the most expensive one. Let me just go ahead and show you this one right here. $3,810. What in the world? I've never seen a storage unit this expensive. And let me go ahead and show you real quick. It's a lot of shoes. This thing is like, you know, like I don't know what that is. Are those DVDs right there? And a whole bunch of shoes right here. A lot of Jordans. You got pictures of the shoes right here. So that's a good sign that those shoes are probably right there in the box. You're looking at probably about 20 or 30 pair of shoes right here, it looks like. More pictures. Hold on, let me give you a better picture. More pictures. A lot more pictures right here. Right? But $4,000, and this unit's probably going to get a little higher than that as well. Is this worth it? Are you going to be able to sell all these shoes to make a profit off of that? I don't necessarily know, man. You might be looking at, you know, a couple of $100 per shoes, and if you got 30 boxes of shoes, well, maybe you will see a profit off of that. They might not even be brand new shoes. It could be a shoe collector. You don't know until you get into it. I would be sick as a dog. What if you got that and they were all empty boxes? Oh my God. Can you imagine the plight, right? Speaking of plight, I got me a new interest. And I was also thinking about doing this on the live stream as well. Now hear me out. This is totally left field. Not plight, but flight simulator. You're looking at my first flight right there. I crashed. Yeah, I did. Joe don't be flying so well, man. Like, well, I just don't be flying so well. And didn't really work out for me. What's cool about that though is, man, the graphics on that game are so fucking good. And I mean the real world shit, like my next flight, I want to try to fly and crash into my house. I want to see if I can find my house. That would be fucking dope. So we'll see. It started on my phone. I got the flight simulator for free on my phone. And I was like addicted to that. My wife was like, "Are you watching porn?" I'm like, "No, it's a new game on my phone. It's Flight Simulator. I'm hooked on this shit." When I was a kid, I used to like playing the flight simulators. Nowadays, I mean, these things are just, the graphics are so insane. The realistic aspect is so insane. You can't really crash. I don't like that. I wish you could really crash and like have better shit going on with that. But it is what it is. Super cool. Maybe I'll be sharing that with you guys. Maybe we'll do like a little I don't know. Maybe we'll do something with that. All right, so enough about all of that. Just shooting the shit with you guys, starting this Thursday morning off. I don't necessarily know what I'm getting into today, but I do want to talk, okay? I just want to talk. Joe talks about stuff. All right, I want to address things as of late. A lot of comments about a lot of things in relation to what's been going on with the flip, the inspection, the offers, pulling out, putting in, not pulling out in time. What? Me getting like, you know, kind of an attitude about it, like, you know, F this person and that type. Like some people were like kind of perplexed, like, oh my God, Joe. Yeah, my God, your true colors are coming out. Ouch. Look, first of all, I want to say this. You're not wrong for your opinion. I do apologize if I come across a little high-strung or it's my party, I'll cry if I want to, Antonio Brown-esque, so to speak. It is a lot of emotion that goes into this for all parties. Well, for me especially. I don't know what anybody else feels, but I know for me especially. I did all of this work. I'm so proud of all of this work. I take all of this work to heart. People were saying, Joe, it's just business, you know, don't feel like it's sloppy seconds, whatever. I just, at the beginning of this video, I forgot, started yesterday, and I was sharing that all the offers are gone, right? That's kind of crazy, but I've got an update to that as well. And I'll get to that in just a second. Look, you're right, it is business. I'll say that first and foremost. You are absolutely correct about that. And maybe I shouldn't get so emotional about it. To be honest with you, I mean, my wife says it, like, hey, you're handling this situation pretty damn good given the circumstances. There was another point that I wanted to make to all of this. Oh, and I'm not mad about the first woman who pulled out. She had every right to be able to pull out. I'm not mad that she didn't want to buy my house, okay? I am mad about the inspection and then saying, you know, the things that they found that were not true at all. There is no leak in the attic, and the electrical issue is still unknown, you know, because we never did get the home inspection. I would have been much happier had they just said the truth. Hey, look, I don't want to buy your house. I found another house, or I don't want to buy a house at all right now. But don't go putting, you know, these accusations on my house. That was where I take offense and where the emotion really comes from. In terms of, oh, she doesn't want to buy my house, so F her. No, that's not the case at all. F her for putting the allegations on my house. And it's not even her. Okay, so I can't F the home inspector. Let me start there. F the home inspector for that shit, for not doing a more thorough investigation. People were like, oh, Joe, they're professionals. They've got moisture meters. That attic is dry as a bone. It's just dry. So there's that. And then F them for not allowing me to see the home inspection, which people said, you know, Joe, they don't have to give you the home inspection. They paid for the home inspection. You're absolutely right about that. However, it is mostly common that you would allow the seller to see the home inspection. And if you don't, well, that's when things can start to seem kind of shitty and also kind of sketchy and shady as well. So there's all of that in relation to the first offer. That was my only gripe in that situation. You didn't want to show me the home inspection, whatever. There was some other stuff as well. What the hell was it? Oh, some people had made comments saying, Joe, why didn't you get an inspection prior to selling the house? Well, I've never done that. And I don't know many people who do that, and you can do that, but you don't need to do that. That is $500 at the least that you're going to spend that you don't need to spend, because the buyer has to do a home inspection, or they don't really have to, but it's more customary that the buyer is going to do the home inspection. So you don't need to pay for something that's already going to happen. You can, but it's kind of like pissing in the wind. Because even if you get a home inspection, you pay $500 for it, and your home inspector, and you tell that home, hey, I'm the seller, this is my house, so give me a home inspection, give me a good home inspection. You get a home inspection report that comes back with, you know, minimal to, you know, very minimal findings, right? So you paid $500 for that joint. Then the buyer comes in, they're going to do their own home inspection. You could say, hey, look, I've got my home inspection right here. I've already done it. Here you go. Maybe they take that home inspection and go with it. But 9 times out of 10, their bank is going to recommend, their mortgage company is going to require them to get their own inspection. And if their inspection comes back different than yours, well, then your inspection doesn't mean shit. You know what I mean? So there's the rationale with that. Also, now, here's another thing. I have thought about getting my own appraisal, but it's the same situation, just like with the home inspection. I've seen a guy on TikTok who does real estate, and he talks about getting his own appraisal and then taking that to the next appraiser, and maybe that next appraiser is like, oh shit, yeah, I'll rock with this. You've just saved me some work. I'll sign off on, saying the same thing. Or maybe they don't. Maybe they're like, well, that's all good. That's fine and dandy right there, but we still got to do our own appraisal. All right, so I do apologize if I've come across a little crazy as of late. It's a very emotionally charged situation, to say the least. It's all my money on the line, all my wife and I's money on the line. Everything's at stake with this, and we take a lot of pride in what we've done, what we have. I know what I got. I know what I got, so to speak. All right, moving on. Updates in terms of the offers. Man, this video started off like a punch to the gut. How we went from 3 offers to no offers. Well, it was shortly after filming what I filmed there. Not shortly after. A couple of hours later, my realtors would reach out to me. We'd have a conversation. They would tell me how crazy this is, how we had the first offer, we went with that, they pulled out, how we had the second offer, and then people basically just ghosted us. We thought we were under contract. Me and my wife thought we were under contract waiting for the inspection. Turns out they had never even signed the deal. And it was, understood that they had already put in an offer on another house, and so probably that's what happened. They were just like, well, shit, we're already moving forward with this house. Ain't no sense in pulling out of it just to go back to the other house. So they just ghosted us, which is not good. I'm not a realtor, but I can imagine as a realtor, hey, that realty community has got to be a little bit tight knit. You know what I mean? You got to build these relationships with these other realtors because you might deal with them again. In fact, you probably will. So when you ghost a realtor, they're going to remember that shit. Or when, you don't want to sign off on giving up the home inspection, they're going to remember that shit. They're going to remember that you were a pain in the ass to deal with. But whatever. So, since all of that, and I had the conversation with my realtors, ironically enough, we're now back on the market. We're no longer under contract. However, I did ask my realtor, I said, out of the 3 offers, we went with the best offer first, and then the next offer that we picked was not the second offer that came in. It was the first offer, which was the higher price point, the $260. I said, it's the reason we went with that first offer, because that was the one that was asking for the refrigerator, the HVAC servicing, which I think the HVAC is getting serviced today. And the answer was yes, it was because of the higher price point. That was the FHA loan as well. Well, the only other offer that there was the video tour for the VA loan, which is the military loan. These folks are out of state. They've never seen the house in person. But supposedly, my realtor would tell me, she went to them as well, yesterday. And they're interested. And maybe they're going to come off of the closing cost as well. And she expects to hear something in relation to that today. I have absolutely zero faith in that, because these first 3 offers just seem to be just all screwed up. Nobody's fault, just the way that the cookie crumbled. That's all there is to it. I said, hey, look, let's just get back on the market. Let's get some fresh eyes on this thing, and let's just basically start this situation over. So where we stand right this second, maybe the VA offer is going to be the deal. I don't necessarily know. You're talking about somebody who's never even seen the house, won't even see the house until they're buying it. I don't really like that idea. Only seeing it through a video visit, but maybe that's how that situation goes. Especially for military folks, probably not all that uncommon. And yeah, that's all I got. So in terms of what's going on today, I really want to go film a video for After Prison Show. Maybe I'm going to get a chance to do that. I hope that I do not end up stuck here playing Flight Simulator all day. I'm not going to allow myself to do that. I just got a chance to play it for the first time this morning for like 10 minutes. And it took an entire day for this bitch to download. That's how much there is to that game. But anyways, maybe a live stream, I don't know, but I'll share with you guys in a little bit whatever ends up taking place today, and any updates that I get as well. We also had another showing last night too, so I'll be looking forward to keeping you guys posted and seeing where this day takes us. Oh God, I feel freaking rough. Ugh. God, I feel bad. All right. Anyways, so I don't fall off the scales here. That works. That works pretty well.
Right, and have a happy new year.
You as well, ma'am. Thank you. And $20 go drop a tree off? That's freaking crazy. All right, leaving from the dump, man, they'd be robbing you up here. Might as well try to make the biggest load that you can, because if it's a ton or less, it's still $20. So I'm leaving from the dump. Just dropped off the Christmas tree. Only a couple of days late, not too bad. And feeling like shit. Ain't gonna lie, I got a nice little hangover starting to come through. Joe, that's what you get. I'll wear that. Gonna stop by the store, gonna go pick up dog treats and some batteries. That's really the reason I'm out right now. I was trying to film my video and the batteries on my recorder died, so, well, here I am on the road again. And there I go. Turn the page. I'm gonna do some grocery shopping today too. Joe does commissary. Joe does commissary. That'll be good. Man, I need a spot for you, phone. Shit. POV, you're hiding in the floorboard of the car because you've got warrants and we're trying to sneak you out of a neighborhood where the police are looking for you. I've been through that a couple of times. Can anybody relate? All right, let's go get some dog treats, get some batteries, get home, get this video filmed, get some editing done, get some flight sim in, avoid storage units at all costs, and hope to hear something on the house. That would be nice. Sort of miss doing things. And sometimes, I gotta be honest, sometimes if I stay at the house all day, like if I'm filming video, even if I'm filming videos, sometimes I feel weird. Like I should be out, about, doing things. Working. So at least I'm getting out today a little bit. All right, leaving from Target, playing Honeydew. And yo, look at all these mugs over here though. Well, you got every jurisdiction over there. You got 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 jurisdictions and the unmarked. Whew. Boy, I'd hate to be whoever they going to get. Meeting up bright and early at the Target parking lot. I hope you guys can see me. I can't honestly tell if you can or you can't. I wonder what they're doing. Are they having a little powwow amongst canine officers? Or are they setting up for the okie doke? Somebody about to get got. So you got a Portsmouth, Chesapeake, Virginia Beach. Is it Virginia Beach? Southampton County, Suffolk. Oh yeah, they definitely about to go get somebody. Can you imagine having all them damn warrants? Boy. Or it's the car meetup. All canines. Yeah. It's a lot of doggos, right? So it's interesting because I just saw a story about a cop in California, canine officer in California, forced to kill his own canine because Cujo was out of control. That's pretty crazy, right? Officer had to put his own partner down. All right, so we just did, the Target at 10 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday morning. It ain't nothing but moms in there. If you're a single guy looking to break up a happy home, Target, 10 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday is probably the place you want to be at. But me, I just needed me some paper towels and some dog treats. That's it. All right. Oh, and batteries. I got my batteries too. So, good deal. We'll get back. We'll film us a little Joe Whispers, the prison whisperer. I hear incarcerated people. I mean, there's nothing funny about being locked up, but I was just trying to use the sixth sense thing. I see dead people. I hear incarcerated people. I wonder what that sounds like. Hey, yo, you got a soup I can get till next motherfucking year? Yeah, I got a stimulus and a tax return on the way. Out here in the shed, trying to get things set up. Got a lot of shit going on out here. A couple of microphones. They can get out of the way because we're not using those. Crazy. Can you hear the construction? I can. Yeah, I can definitely hear it. All right, so we're just so close. Hey there, you're new in here, right? I'm getting ready to have some fun with it today. I got me a mean little skit storyline I'm gonna go with. Hey, what's going on? You're the new guy, right? Are you the new guy? Hey, what's going on? You're the new guy, aren't you? Aren't you the new guy? Hear them birds? This is fucking jail. It's crazy that there are birds that are chirping. Like, who the fuck has birds in jail? You know what I mean? Like, they got birds in this bitch. I see it. I don't want to see it. I don't need to see it. Okay, there it is right there, right? So you're the new guy? Hey, fuck, what time is it? It's probably about 11 something in the morning. And just got done filming the video for APS. I feel like that video actually came out really well. A little rough around the edges at first, but it came out pretty cool, I think. If you guys get a chance, check that thing out. I don't know what it's going to be called just yet. Some new characters, some Joe Whispers, but a little bit louder. I'm trying not to whisper, right? Anyways, enough about that. I'm on my way to go pick up Damon right now. Damon has a couple of days off from his welding job, and I'm trying to give him work any chance that I can. I was talking about doing storage units. If I would have done that, I would have had work for him, but I can at least have him clean up my yard. Probably take him 2 hours, give him half a day for that. So can't beat that. Also, bigger news. We're about to be back under contract for the third time. Well, actually, really only the second time. The other second time didn't come through. You know, they kind of ghosted us, and I got some information on that as well. So let me share with you guys. Not only are we getting ready to be back under contract, we got another offer. That's 4 offers in total. Let me try to break all this down real quick. So the under contract we're about to be is with the VA loan for the military folks. A couple, they're moving from out of state. They need a place ASAP. So this is probably the best bet for us. Full asking price. Hell, they've knocked off all closing costs at this point, and they are super adamant about getting this house. So that is really awesome. Another offer would come through, and this one is full asking price. They want 3% closing assistance, and it's what is it called? A FDH. God, I can't remember what it's called. Like an FDHA, FHA loan, and I'm like, ain't no way. I ain't going for that at all. So basically what that is, that's the exact same type of loan that the guy that bought our second flip house had. And I had no idea about that type of loan at first. Well, I'm well versed in that. Basically, that is like a loan that probably requires assistance. That is a loan that you have to jump through major hoops to be able to get. You barely have the money. You don't have the money to get any kind of a down payment, and you've got to do a bunch of things in order to even qualify, like have so much in savings, which could take you some time to do. It's a real pain in the ass loan, and it sucks for the seller. It really sucks for the seller. The seller has to be willing to say, okay, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'll pay all the closing costs. Basically, that's what that is. So it's kind of a no-brainer that we're going to end up with the VA loan. Hey, look, everything happens for a reason. And here we are. So also, in relation to the other second offer that ghosted us, my agents would hear from their agent, and their agent would be like, oh, yeah, sorry, I meant to get with you. I've just been super busy. We're also having trouble getting out of the house that we put the offer in on, which is to be expected. You know, if you put an offer in on a house and then you try to pull that offer, yo, motherfuckers ain't gonna want to see you get up out of that deal. Oh, you put the offer in, now you trying to get up out of it to go get another house? Nah. So, that's, you know, somebody being mad that somebody's not buying their house. We talked about that this morning. I'm not mad that people are ghosting us or not buying the house. Like, I had no faith in that second offer to start with. This VA loan, I do have more faith in. My agent would say, you know, one thing's for certain, job security in the military, you pretty much got a job. You ain't like you won't be getting laid off or nothing like that. So there's that. And yeah. All right, go pick up Damon. Damon's gonna clean up my yard for me. I would be out there doing that with him. So I'm not trying to have him doing anything that I wouldn't do. It's something that I want to get done. It's something that I can pay him to do. Kill two birds with one stone. I can give him some work, which will free me up and allow me to get these videos edited for Joe Does Stuff and also for APS. So, pretty productive. Not so bad of a day today. And I'm happy about that. Shit. All right, end of the day. It is 2:13 in the afternoon. My citation has been sitting here crashed for quite some time, all day. Still got fuel in the damn thing too, I think. Rendering videos for Joe Does Stuff and for After Prison Show. Got that done. I got to get ready to go to the grocery store. I'm going to do that momentarily. Damon just left up out of here. He helped me get the yard cleaned up. Like I said, while I was getting those videos squared away, and gave him a half a day, took him 2 hours. Hey, what y'all doing? Y'all want to go out in that backyard that got cleaned up? Y'all want to go out into that backyard that got cleaned up? That backyard looks a lot better now. Want to go outside? Let's go outside. Oh, yeah. We want to go see what the hell's been going on out there. We want to go see what's been going on out there. Go get it. Oh my God, what is going? Look at the toys. That's what they do. They like to check it all out. Yeah, look at that. All the leaves. Clear it up. My yard with no grass. Some bitch. Good deal. Well, they're happy. Aggie, whatever. Yeah, so go to the grocery store, and then I'm going to play Flight Simulator. I've been waiting to do that all day today, but you gotta get your work done first. Look at Lucy, she's out there rolling around in this shit. It is pure dirt, and you're sitting there rolling around in it. Now Louie's gonna do it. You dirty dogs. What are you doing? Louis peeing on my shed. Nope, she'll be filthy. Good deal. So, positive, productive day today. Got a couple of things done. Got a honeydew thing done, which was that. I got a lot of work to do in this house in the near future. I need a water heater. I need 2 bathrooms. I need some floor repairs. The house is starting to fall apart a little bit, but we'll get her under control. And I think the most important thing today was the fact that got the house back under contract for the third time, or really for the second time, but it feels like the third time. Come on, Aggie. You don't need to be out there. Appreciate you guys keeping me company today. Hope you enjoyed accompanying me as well. And real quick, as I wrap this up, in terms of a haircut, it's probably not gonna happen. I mean, I might trim this joint up a little bit and definitely trim up the beard a little bit, but you know what? The hair has grown on me so much that I ain't gonna be satisfied till I can bun that joint. Yeah, and I almost can. So I think I'm gonna keep the hair going. I like it. You guys have a great day. I look forward to talking with you again tomorrow. And until then, take care.